The last time we talked about the Bible, we were talking about the Schofield Bible. This time, we're going to briefly mention the fact that the Bible has more than one book. It has many books, about 64 books if you put them all together. Now, that's interesting because if you look at the Bible and want to know what happens in it chronologically, you will find that the books in the Bible are not chronological. They're out of order as far as what happens. So, what do you do about that? How can you actually find out which parts of the Bible are talking about the same era and the same events, since they're not always chronological? Now, some are close to that, but many are not. There is one Bible that has this unique feature, and I have found this quite unique, and I've hardly ever seen a Bible that will do this. And this is what it looks like. I'll show you. Notice what it says. Chronological Life Application Bible. So in other words, this is two Bibles in one. Number one, as you read, it's chronological. It's in the order of events. Second, it's called Life Application Bible. Now, this is from Dr. Charles Stanley, who put out a Bible like that, a Life Application Study Bible. Chronological Life Application Study Bible. So that's both chronological and life application. And the translation in this case is the NLT, New Living Translation, which is one of the better. Now, this is like other Bibles in the sense that it has scripture, it has notes, it has maps, but some things interesting about it are what Dr. Stanley had in his chronological, because every time you come to a character in the Bible, let's say a certain person, what you'll find out is that when that person shows up, you will have something about that person. Now, I'm going to try to find that while I'm talking to you, so you can see it in very nicely. So what I'm doing, here we go. Now, let's say we are looking now at a certain part of the Bible here. And actually, we're looking at the Gospel of Luke. And we come to the person Caiaphas, who is mentioned in the Gospel of Luke. Now, if you notice here, the lettering is changed and everything is changed. You see Caiaphas there. See Caiaphas? Now, this is the life application. What it does, it tells you everything about Caiaphas in the top paragraph. And then, here's what it has. Strengths and accomplishments. Weaknesses and mistakes. Lessons from his life. Vital statistics and key verses. And then where else he is mentioned in the Bible other than in the Gospel of Luke. So that's the life application. You take a character and you find out what he was like, strengths and weaknesses, what he's known for, etc. And then you apply that to your own life and see what it does to show how you match that character or don't match that character. Sometimes you should and sometimes you shouldn't. So this is an example of one segment of this Bible. That's the Charles Stanley Life Application Bible, but the other is the chronological. Now, as we know, the Bible is not chronological. So when we come back, we will show you what this Bible does with chronology. Fascinating study.